Alright, Average Joe here with another video on the car. I had to make another slight modification, but I have realized that this modification will probably help a lot more than without. I added the back seats. As you can see from the front of the car, it looks like all the seats are intact. So from this far away, it looks like, hey, look, the car's just empty type of thing, which is pretty much what you want. Now, let's close this door over here real fast. Not a big deal. Alright, we look from the side. Yeah, you can see there's a difference. You can see one seat's missing. But from here, you still really can't tell that there'd be a sleeper inside. We'll go to the other side of the car. And looking from this route, it almost looks like there's another seat in there. So that's always a bonus. I mean, I guess it depends on the angle. Here you can't come close. You still don't really see much. You'd have to be right up here, and by the time you're up here, I'm going to be awake and I'm going to know that you're there. People just can't be quiet. Now, if we take a look at the back seat, I'll put in the seats again. I left the bench out. You know, the giant foam padding right there, but I don't need that. By doing this, if a strong wind hits my trunk, I'm not going to feel it on the inside of the cab. And it also protects my tools from sliding forward and decapitating something while I'm driving. And the other bonus effect here is, I open up this, I now have a cup holder. So, it kind of works. I can fold down the seats and cook if I need to. So that's good. Moving on to the trunk. Hey, there's a good view from the back of the car. Still looks like that there's something, you know, seats are there, it looks like a normal car. Now we get inside the trunk. Yes, I have a snowmobile coat, I have another snowmobile coat. You never know, it might get cold. But at least nothing's going to fly forward. I still have to insulate my trunk, but that's going to happen while I'm on the road, and it's cheap enough to do. It cost me $20, give or take. But we'll wait till we have money before we do that video. But there's completely the car. It's dirty, and I'm not too worried about that. But I think we are on the home stretch of having the car ready to go. I have a privacy screen for the front, so it should help with some of, you know, someone just peeking in. It'll help a lot. As for the side windows, seeing my windows are not tinted. If I know that you're here looking in, so you're going to make some type of noise, I will hear you. Most of the time, I leave a window undone at nighttime. So I know if someone's walking up, or if I have the car running, you always have a window cracked. That way you don't have exhaust sneaking into the car to kill you. Even if I do have the car running at some point, I have figured out with extensive math and predictions and other stuff like that, probable cause, we'll just go with, you know, and say, when I turn the heat on, seeing it blows to the back seat, I have that foam pad there, and it should heat up the entire bottom lining of where I'm sleeping. The last thing to add is a sleeping bag up front, and I am ready to travel. Last thing I have to do, well, yeah, I have to do it. I still have to pack, but once I pack, once everything is completely packed, I'll show you what the trunk looks like before we leave here. And that's that. We'll be good to go. I might do a quick video on food because, well, like I said, we're leaving with a set number of money. So we will have 2 car camp, and we will also have 2 tent camp this entire time. Now, I could break down and get a hotel, but $140 for a campsite per week, okay? Or $67 a night, which comes out to what? You guys do the math. I don't feel like doing it personally. But other than that, we're good to go. I'd rather pay $20 a night and stack more cash for the family. So, Average Joe, signing out.